Hi. So this is Editing Cassidy. Just quick important notes. This is just a vlog. Basically, where I've been for the last couple months. I was living on an island. I had a job there. It was fun. It was really cool. I will talk about it more if anyone's interested in hearing about that experience. Yeah, I left society and went to go live on an island. Much better than what I was doing in my last video. I'm in a better place, don't worry. I didn't just I kind of fell off the face of the earth, but I'm back and I'm good. That's kind of all the context that you missed. On with the video. Good morning. So it is Wednesday morning. Had a great start to my morning where I had to reship a package from a Depop sale that I had made, and then I got a little coffee. I feel like every time I've gone to the post office recently, it's like the most miserable experience, and I get it. I'm not saying anything bad about the post office because I think they're a great service and they're necessary and they're very underfunded, but it's also every time I've gone, it's the most frustrating experience. I don't know, the people are kind of rude, and at least all 3 of the nearest post offices near me are it's only ever one person working, and I get it, they don't want to work there, but it's also I don't know, when I'm just trying to ship something, I just want it done quickly. But the 2 things that I want to try and work on more today, maybe at least finish, this one is my first actual raglan knit. This is a bottom up raglan, so I knitted this. I had gotten this yarn from another sweater that I had unraveled. I'm going ahead and doing also duplicate stitch for the first time. So this is gonna be a lobster. This is gonna be my crustacean crew neck, if you will. So I need to finish doing that, and then I don't know, I'm worried it's gonna be kind of ugly, but then I'm also I've put so much time into it that I feel I can't not wear it, or at least not finish it. This is actually going to be a skirt, or I'm going to try and make it a skirt. I have had this yarn for a really long time. It also came from a sweater that I had unraveled, and it's a really pretty kind of cornflower blue color, and I want to try and make kind of a longish midi skirt. The issue is that it is almost lace weight, so it's very thin, but I think it'll look really nice. Very simple stockinette stitch, and then doing some increases here. So this is going to be the back, so essentially making darts going down. So the top will be more fitted, and then I want a slit down the side. So that's been my morning so far. I need to do laundry today, and I definitely want to read. I've been reading a lot. So I kind of don't want to slow down, because I know when I go back to Catalina, I'm probably not going to have a lot of time to read. And I also got an email back from my boss, and I got the program assistant position for the program that I work with. So I'm really excited about that. It's a little bit more money, and it'll be my first management role, so I'm excited to have that on my resume. Trying to salvage my mood today. I think everything will be fine, but yeah, I'll check in with you guys in a bit. last night, I basically spent all day just working on my sweater, and I got this far, so about like halfway done. I just need to do obviously the bottom legs and the other antenna and the claw, and then it'll be done. I'm really hoping to wear that on Sunday. Sunday I don't necessarily have any plans besides going to my local library book sale that I will bring you guys along for. They do it like 3 times a year, and I've missed the first one because I was on Catalina, and then I'm gonna miss the second one because I'll also be on Catalina. So I want to look for some books and also look for some books for my friends, and then I want to try going to Savers because I have a bunch of coupons. When I was like decluttering my room, I was getting rid of a bunch of stuff, so I have a bunch of coupons for there. I want to look for some jean shorts, but like baggy leg jean shorts, because I don't have any jean shorts and I would really like to have a pair. And then on Wednesday, the end of Wednesday, I basically spent all Wednesday knitting my skirt. I got this far, so obviously not long enough for a skirt for the full length that I want, but I think I should be able to finish that by like the end of the month. So yeah, I just got back from dropping off some cherries to my grandma because like every year my brother's boss for some reason buys like 10 pounds of cherries and then just gives them to everyone, so we have like probably a good like 3 pounds of cherries, and obviously we're not going to eat them all. I think I might try and make like a cherry syrup. I've been seeing like some recipes for cherry cold brews, and I've been really into like lemonade drinks, like matcha lemonade, and I think maybe if I did like a cherry lemonade that'd be really good. But I've been really lazy this week so far. I've just been kind of doing my little projects, but something I really need to do, or at least get like started on, is essentially like retraining for my position. Not necessarily like retraining for what I did, but just like going more in depth into the courses and stuff that we taught, just so that I can be able to like teach that to other people and like train other people. I think I mentioned I'm going to be program assistant, which means there is a chance that I will have to like teach throughout the season, which I don't mind. I had like a different notebook that I didn't really write down a lot of stuff, so I got this cute one from Target, and I just want to basically take some notes so I can have that for myself. Kind of rework some of the training material. I'll show one that I did on Canva. Like I made like a little infographic, mostly for myself before I found out that I got the position. But yeah, I want to kind of do something similar because there is some stuff in the training that I felt like was not necessarily super clear. So this is for NGSS, which is Next Generation Science Standards, and then we explicitly teach cross-cutting concepts, which are like the different things within like STEM and science that kind of go throughout like the different fields and stuff. So I had what each one of those are, and then examples that are like more specific to the kind of stuff that we talk about in our program. Like not necessarily like rewriting the training material, but maybe just like adding stuff for folks like me that maybe found the training a little confusing. And I'd rather have that done now before getting back to camp, like talking with the director and just like see if like he kind of vibes with it, because it'll just be like the two of us essentially in charge of that program. So yeah, I'm just trying to show that he didn't make a mistake in picking me for program assistant. Not that this is like a full management position, but it's like I'm in charge of people and like training people. I think that's like making me a little nervous maybe. So I really want to do a good job and be good at it and just kind of set myself up to be the best program assistant that I can be. I'm gonna do that and work on that for a bit. and then I will check in a while. So I was gonna update you guys. It's been many hours later. I just want to take a piss though, and yo, what the fuck? That was where I was pissing. Just like it literally started like charging towards me. I've been so scared of my life. That's his bathroom now, I guess. I stopped taking notes. I started knitting again, and I've gotten not much farther, but I have sort of tried it on, and it's like, I'd say a pretty good like diameter, but now I'm just gonna go straight, and then when that's like long enough, then I'll start make a slit, and so it'll essentially start working this flat instead of in the round. I think I'm gonna read a little bit, and then tomorrow I'm gonna get up relatively early so I can do my nails. I might do like a little face mask. Should probably do that tonight, but I'm lazy and I don't want to. I am going to a wedding tomorrow for one of my old co-workers, so I'm going to do my nails because my nails are at like a really good length right now, where I kind of like them to be, so I'm gonna paint them, and I think that's it. Just gonna do that, and then I will check back in with you guys tomorrow. So.
We're going to see a great increase in 4 years.
Yeah, we're actually very small. The risk take is...
Hello, it is Sunday. I am getting ready right now to go to my local library's book sale. This is like the final day, so I'm gonna try and fill up a bag for $5, see what I can find. I'm going to the book sale with my brother. He like asked me last minute if he could come. Not like my pour looks any better, so I am gonna bring him along. I don't know if he's gonna want to go thrifting after, because I want to look for some like jean shorts, like good jean shorts. I did not finish my lobster sweater, but I'm almost done. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish that later today. And I think I want to start a new project. I've had an idea for a couple crochet projects that I can do, so I think I'm gonna do that later today too. So I will check in at the book sale, and then afterwards we'll see if I found anything good. So see you guys in a bit. Editing me again. So I didn't end up filming anything at the book sale because that was genuinely the busiest I'd ever seen the book sale, and I felt really uncomfortable pulling out my phone or like a camera or anything and recording in there, so I didn't. I also tried recording in the thrift store afterwards, and then I was also really awkward and uncomfortable, so not much footage. I will do a video showing all the books that I got at the book sale, and then talking about some of the other bookish things that I've been doing lately. In this video, I did find some things at the thrift store. So for $29.13, I got 2 pairs of shorts. I found this long like denim skirt, and then I found this skirt from Land's End that had like a fun pattern on it, and I feel like it'd be really cute to wear at camp. It feels very campy. I feel like pretty good haul, all things considered. I didn't have like too much hope, and it was a little bit slim picking, and I'm kind of worried that it's not all of them are gonna fit. What I really like with this place is that I can just go in and exchange. So I'm hoping that the ones that I was like kind of debating, because there was another pair of shorts and then like kind of a skirt situation that was cute. It was like a black and white kind of gingham, which I feel like is really trendy right now. And honestly, I feel like would look good with my lobster sweater once I finish it. So maybe I'll go back and like debate. So I will insert some clips of me trying them on and you guys can see what they look like. The PacSun ones, pretty good. They fit really nicely. A little shorter than what I was kind of planning on, but I think they're still fine. The ones that are Lee branded are a little bit big around the waist. I think if I just wear a belt, they'll be fine, and it's not necessarily something worth tailoring or like adding darts in to make them more fitted. I found a jean skirt that was really, really cute, like a long, like midi skirt. Definitely a little bit big, but I think I can wear it kind of like low rise and it would be fine, or even again wearing it with a belt and it would be good. The last skirt that I got was not necessarily a success. I didn't realize that it was like a squirt from Land's End, and it was honestly like the pattern was really cute, but the length is not great. It's also like really weird on the hips where it's kind of boxy, but not in like a trendy way, in a way where it's like I don't really know how this is supposed to fit. So did end up going back and returning that like skirt and exchanged it for another short skirt-esque thing that is like a black gingham, and then I also got a cool pattern bed sheet, and I think I might do another video like thrift flipping that and making that. I either want to turn that into like a dress or like a skirt and top combo. We shall see, but otherwise I feel like pretty successful, pretty good trip. I did it. My first raglan bottom up knit and my first duplicate stitch. I think the graph that I was using, I thought it was going to be a lot more like long and fill up more of that space. Like I kind of wanted it like more on the chest, but like I think honestly having it just across the body with the measurements that I did, that was kind of like my only option. But I like it. I think it's cute. Really happy to have finally finished it. Even though it's a day late from when I actually want to wear it. But I'm gonna take this back to Catalina with me and probably wear it like all the time. I don't know. I might need to block it again now that I've done the duplicate stitch. The neckline is also kind of tight. I used the, what is it, like Jenny's like super stretchy cast off. I'll be honest, like stretching my ass, I don't know if you can see, but that like it's not stretching, like that doesn't stretch. So either I did it wrong or it's not stretchy and people are just lying to me. I wanted it to be a little bit more of like a cropped fit, but then I like sleeves that like I can kind of like hold, so very proud about it. I think it turned out well, and yeah, let me know how you think I did. Raglan, now that I've like fully knitted a sweater like in the round, I realize like it genuinely is pretty easy. Not that I think knitting something flat is not easy. I think if I were to do this similar like color work, I would probably do it flat, because the reason why I didn't just like knit it on was because I started doing that and then I was having like really long kind of strands in the back and I felt like I was wasting the red yarn that I had. Like this I feel like looks cleaner like on the inside and there's not like a bunch of like loose threads everywhere, versus the other one I think like knitting it in the round felt less secure. So maybe I just like don't know how to do that correctly, so maybe I will learn how to do that and next time just like knit it into it instead of doing duplicate stitch. It was easier though if I did mess up the design to like go back and fix it. So I feel like if you've never like added a pattern to a knit garment like I haven't, that like duplicate stitch is like a good way to like kind of start doing that. It does look more like kind of like a bug than like a lobster, but I don't know, I think it's fine. I'll still wear it. Good first finish. So yeah, that was a little less than a week in my life. Not super like memorable. Not a ton of stuff happened. I never talked about the wedding. So the wedding was beautiful. I just have some pictures here. I didn't feel comfortable filming someone else's wedding. That felt kind of weird. So here's just some pictures. And yeah, it was a fun time. It was an all-day thing. I was so tired and exhausted, but it was worth it. And my coworker was beautiful, and it was a great time. That's it. So I only got through one thing. I never ended up starting anything new. I'm probably gonna start something new now, which maybe I'll film and make another video about. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any ideas for videos that you guys want to see from me now that I am back for a short period until I go back to work. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!